Okay, first we're gonna heat up our pan. Got some olive oil in there. Throw in some onions, get those nice and cooked down and caramelized. Give that a little mix. Throw in some tomato paste, cook that off, get rid of the bitterness. Give that a little mix, and then we're gonna add some potatoes I chopped up. I didn't really chop them up in any particular way, just chop them up decently thin, because we don't want them to be undercooked. We want them to be nice and tender. Ketchup, get that nice sweetness, give that a little mix. Next, I added some minced garlic. I didn't have any fresh garlic, but if you do use that, it'll taste even better than a minced garlic. Add some thyme, maybe a teaspoon or 2 teaspoons of thyme, and give that a mix as well. Once we get that all mixed together, I shake the pan every chance I could. I always try to flip it. I usually catch everything, but once in a blue moon I miss 1 or 2 things. Today I'm using Bahama corned beef. I usually use Devon corned beef, but I didn't have that. We only had Bahama, so I'm going to use that. Honestly, if I had Devon, I don't know if I could even tell the difference between the two. But anyway, I added that in the pan, gave that all a mix, incorporate that with all our ingredients, and then we're going to just add some water. Now, give it a second. The water doesn't look the best, but it will taste delicious later on. The water is just going to help it steam, help it cook, help get our potatoes nice and tender. So it's an ugly product for a beautiful solution, okay? Now we're just going to cover this and let it cook honestly until our potatoes nice and tender. We don't want them raw, we don't want them overcooked. So just check periodically on our potatoes. Now we're going to use the Instant Pot, my favorite tool in the kitchen to make rice. It's the best rice maker. My mommy don't think so. So you're going to add 3 cups of rice to the Instant Pot. And then after we do that, we're going to add also 3 cups of water. See how easy this recipe is? 3 cups of water, 3 cups of rice, 3 bay leaves. Not 3 tablespoons of garlic though. 1 teaspoon of garlic, 2 teaspoons of salt. Give it all another mix. And then cover it up. And we're going to cook this for 5 minutes on Instant Pot with the sealing option on, not off. So if I could get this thing to go on. So we're just going to add 5 minutes on the manual option. For some reason today I couldn't figure it out. I don't know why. But manual 5 and then let it sit. And it'll be done in 5 minutes. Now, I use parboiled rice for this recipe because I feel like parboiled rice is the best rice for corned beef and white rice or fire engine, not long grain. Long grain is the best rice of all the rices, but for this recipe, parboiled is the best. Now, we're going to check our corned beef. It was already nice and simmering away, so everything should be done. The potatoes was done. I just gave it one last mix, and then I went ahead and added some more water just to loosen it up because it was getting a bit dry. So just add a little more water, not too much. We don't want soupy corned beef soup. So add a little bit of water just to loosen it a bit. Now I just give that one more stir. And of course, there I go shaking it again because I cannot help myself. And now for the best part, we're going to plate it up. Okay, so I grabbed my half-handled ladle and ladled on some rice, and then I ladled on some more rice because I had to make the picture beautiful. I added some corned beef, and now give me a break. I use a lot more corned beef than you would actually ever eat with corned beef and white rice, but I had to. I added some corn for color, texture, and because it just tastes good with this. There I go again, adding some more corned beef. Now I did not eat all this corned beef. I gave some away before I ate mine. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and turn on your post notification bell so you don't miss another video.